Okay, I'm going to look at the Zoom MS CDR 70 or whatever it is, MS70CDR. The interface is got a push button there, a left, a right, a down and up, and then three potentiometers, not potentiometers, endless encoders, and they've all got buttons on them. So with the ZoomPedalFun board, we have up to 11 push buttons here, so that can handle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 buttons. There's enough there, and then on there are 8 channels here. Well, 4 I guess really, left and right. So I can handle 4 potentiometers there, there. So ideally, this ought to be able to handle it with the Bluetooth as well. It can also do other things, and we can reprogram it to do that. But let's go about taking this thing apart to see how it's controlled, and then we get the multimeter out. So there's no batteries in it in a minute. So take my glass off. We just need to undo this. That's the wrong way round. Alright, I need to give that a little bit more juice. It's on a torque setting there. That's it. That's it. It looks like I'm going to have to take the nuts off the side as well. So the two at the bottom are different. They're recessed recessed countersunk screws. So let's take those off and put them somewhere sensible, like there. Let's take these off. I mean, maybe I'll be getting away with it. Let's see. Let's see if they've been kind to us. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. 3, 4. Okay, so there's a bit of metal like that. And then what's in there? What's that? A little sheet of plastic. No, I've got to take those metal bits off. Will that come out? Okay, so that bit comes out. Look, that's the power going in there. I don't know what that is. 3 things there. Oh, it must have been an audio, I guess. So they're only held in by these nuts here. Oh, and then there's more screws inside to get the PCB. So I guess what I've got to do is to find a tool. See if one of these does it. What's this one? 11mm. Let's try that. 11's too small. 13 is just about right, so it's probably 1/2 inch. I don't know. Get rid of those. I'll just drop them there. I've started to put this it's actually a chair I'm using. It makes it easier for me to not bend over, and it might make it easier for you to see what the hell I'm doing. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Old age and stupidity, I guess. Yeah, that's all them out. So let's do this side here. Again, the 13 is going in there. I guess I could actually... That should come out. Always with these things. I don't know if they've actually glued that in, or if I need to undo a tab to get that out. The battery connection. Oh, don't lose that. Okay, I'll put that tool back actually, then I'll know where to find it. That's my new... Okay, so this little board should come out here, and the TP96 is on the right as I look at it, just in case I forget. There. Come on, son. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to peel the onion back some more, because I guess all the controls are on the other side, yeah? Oh no, it's under here. Right, okay. Yeah, there's like more screws in here if we can see them, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 down, up. Okay, yeah. So what's this thing at the bottom here? Oh, that's some sort of bar. Okay. I don't know if I've got a manual screwdriver. I don't know if that will reach. Let's have a look. So these are silver screws at this point. I'll watch the video back to work out what does what. Screw doesn't want to come out. There it is. ZFX4 IV. Right, it looks like these got to come out. I don't know if I can get that in there. No. So let me pause this whilst I find another screwdriver. Okay, so the inside there's yet more screws that are even more flatter. And this one will remove them just about. Get that out there. It's a good job it's magnetic. You don't always want magnetic screwdrivers, but in this case we do. Get that out of there. Come on. Oh, nice electronic smell in there. Just what you want. Careful of the ribbons. There's some very loose looking ribbons. That's coming out. They're all the same size, so that's good. This one here doesn't want to come out. Maybe I can coax it out. It doesn't want to come out. That's a bit of a pain. Little crystal in there. Oh, I think I've got. Let's see whether this will do it. Yep. Trusty pliers, right. That board comes out like so. Careful. Quite a thing of lovely design actually. Now there's another ribbon in there. Let's see if this, why won't that come out? Oh, there's two, so there's the display ribbon as well. That might be a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to pause this because what you've got here, this won't come back so far because there's a ribbon for the display underneath. Let me pause and see if I can work out how to do this. Okay, there's two more silver screws in here, see if I can get them in view. Yeah, there. And they seem to hold, or at least have an influence on the three potentiometers, or endless encoders rather, I'll get it right. But there also seems to be some screws coming from the other side that screw that in. And unless it's just something that slides out, which it might be. Let's get that out of there. Let's pull this out and see how it compares. Right, so those two are smaller and slightly fatter than the other longer screws, so keep them, make a note of that. There we go. Right, well that thing, oh, that all moves as a whole, so maybe there's something that comes off the other side of these switches, but that wants to come out of there. How is that stuck in there? Is there something like a tab inside? Ah, okay, that's the first thing here. You see there's a little button things in a way. So that's the one that does the middle foot switch button. So that's where we can inject in there by the looks of it. And there is a standard little 2 thing there. So one of them hope to be the plus and one will be the negative. So that gets us access to that. But we also want access to the other parts. So let me look on it. I'm going to pause this and look some more because this is a bit crazy. Okay, so there's 3 ribbon cables. There's one that comes through here, I think that's brown, and 2 white ones, and it goes through the board. So I think that's the only way you can get that out there. So that could be the last time I ever use this pedal, yeah? I don't know. So yeah, there's one coming through from the LCD there, and 2 like that. How does this come out? And there's got to be, oh, now the display will actually lift out. I suppose if you had a broken display, then you could lift this out. Let's get it under there like that. Yeah, okay, so the whole, careful, the whole display comes out like that. I have heard rumour that these are the same as the ones on the G5N. If you bear with me a second. This is a G5N. It's certainly possible. It's certainly possible, but without taking it apart again, I wouldn't know. So anyway, that's a possibility. Let's see what else we've got in here. So now we've got this bit we want to get to. Clean that. So I want to get these out of here, and I want to get that out of there. So these 4 screws have got to come out of here. 1, 2, 3, and there's a sort of captive split ring for the actual momentary switch, but we don't actually want to remove that. 2, 3. Oh, on my nose. Oh, I saw that. Give me a second, let me pause that and find it. Okay, we might have just lost that screw forever, but so these are just little standard caps, yeah, that come off. I say they come off. Might need to use the pliers very gently on them. Come on. There. It's sticky. So then that pops out there. My assumption is these little black rings will come off. Oh god. No, they stay captive in there. Can you see that? So they're captive in there. Oh yeah, there's a little clip inside. So that's the thing basically dismantled. Something else fell out there, a piece of metal. We'll work out which around that goes. So now we've got encoders. And we probably need to take these screws off here in order to get to the other side of them so we can see the bottoms of them. So let me just do that now. If I, oh yeah, I think we will need to do that because it's not as clean as the other one. Yeah, that's got to come off. So let me just undo that. Work with my screwdriver. So these have got to come off here. It's a nice piece of design. I'll give him that. That's another one of these. Come here. Slightly different size screws. So far the shorter ones are on the back plane. Let's compare these. Yeah, they're pretty much the same size as the shorter ones. So the longer ones went on the edge. Now we can take the bottom off. Begin to see this board. Some little diodes by the looks of it. I don't know if they're diodes. JR1, JR Hartley. JR1, JR2, JR4, JR3, JR6, JR5. So one of these is going to be the switch. and one will be the up down bit. So I will end this video here at this moment, because the idea was to take it apart, and then I'll look at you know, even if nothing happens, even if nothing more from this video is that if you have a broken pedal, you can see how to take it apart and you might be able to get spares. That's the first aim. So we'll call that one a day, and then I'll start measuring this and beeping it out and drawing it out to see if I can work out if I can interface it with the other hardware. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.